They become resentful, and then next thing you know, they hate you more than any enemy could have ever hated you. Any known enemy.
I think that's exactly what happened for real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and it'd be like, I'm like, man, I don't have a relationship with my own mama. So I done went decades without talking to that lady. You gotta understand, if you think just anybody, boy, you know what I'm saying?
Decades or years?
Decades. When I graduated high school, I ain't speak to that lady for 10 years.
Really?
No, I don't. Man, it was not a, man, look here. When I was gone, I was gone. The only time I came back and in a running suit, she had caught an aggravated robbery with a deadly weapon. You know what I'm saying? They caught a bad motherfucker, and my sisters had to go move with my granny in Lakewood. And she ended up getting out. MTV wanted to put me on this show called, they used to do a show back in the day called True Life. And they was going to do one with kids with incarcerated parents. And they was going to pick me because my mama had the ag robbery with a deadly weapon and she was in jail at the time. I was going to TSU working.
And who was this? Who was the aggravated robbery against?
They robbed the pharmacy. It was some else. It was some whole other shit. I don't want to go in details about their case. But yeah, she has a bad on her rap sheet. But I don't want to talk about her. It was just, that was the last time, like, I seen her then, and I chewed her out about my childhood. I chewed her out about what she let niggas do to me, beat me, and she was quiet the whole time. I was like, she was receptive. Funny thing, crazy, same cousin.
Did she apologize?
She apologized. She said I was just doing the best I can. I made some mistakes, but at the end of the day, you the same person. Like, you'll get back on the internet and do the same goofy shit. So I forgive, but I don't forget.
She gets on the internet and talk down on
Yeah,
you?
that lady did a whole bunch of shit. It may force me to go on there and tell about my childhood, and I end up touching millions of people talking about my abuse as a child. Never thought that'd be a viral moment. You know what I'm saying? But, at the same time, I leave it alone because she has an addiction to pills and shit like that. She's been fighting for years. So, I just pray for them.
I know you don't like speaking on your mom too much, man, but she is such a big part of who you became. The negative part of, how she treated you made you want to be a better human being, not just a better man, but a better human being. Like, for me, even though I had a tumultuous relationship with my mother, I couldn't imagine not speaking to her for 10 years. Like, if she had died and I didn't speak to her, it would have really messed me up even more. How do you ever think about that? If she died, would you care? You wouldn't care at all? Yeah. She really did a number on you then. Yeah. Yeah.
It's a lot I never spoke about. I spoke about some things, but it's a lot I ain't spoke about. So if I'm willing to tell you that publicly, you know what I'm saying? It's over with. Then, like, you're still not, like, even your accountability speeches, I was doing the best I could. And because look what you go back there and do. Like, why? You know what I'm saying? Like, why? I mean, it is what it is, man.
Yeah. I believe in accountability big time. Even my mom was a single mother, and I was really, really hard on her in the beginning because I really didn't understand, because I only understood my pain. I couldn't think about the fact that she was raising 5 kids as a single mother, and all of that was dumped on her, and she didn't have the proper coping skills. It's not an excuse, but it is a reason why she was the way she was. And I didn't understand that when I was younger. So I would go out and do crazy stuff and get in trouble, even when, like you was talking about, like I would get into fights and stuff at school. She got to come up to the school, and no, that's Ali was talking about that. My bad. Ali Sadiq was saying that how his daddy used to have to come up to the school for him and all of that stuff. But
it's just it's hard for me because, like, my motherly bond is with my granny, and my entire family knows that. You know what I'm saying? Because it, like, from baby to school, and it was just me and Granny. You feel me? And then it was April and Hill. For Granny had all three of us at the house. And, Hill got put out eventually. April went her own way, and it was just me and Granny. So like I remember Granny waking up every morning at 4:35 a.m. cooking sausage, bacon, and rice. And if you ever wanted the meal at any time of the day, all she had to do was cook you an egg and put that rice, bacon, and sausage in the microwave, and you got you a whole meal right there. Watching my granny in her 60s catch the 77 all the way downtown just to get to another
No,
bus.
not the 77 Liberty, man.
Liberty
not
Road,
the
right? It come
77
right
Liberty.
through, right through Lakewood, baby,
Yeah.
straight to Liberty Road.
Yeah.
And take it downtown just to get on another bus to go to Greenspoint Mall to work at Dillard's. 3-hour bus ride there, 3-hour bus ride back to go work at Dillard's to take care of me. So me being an adult, knowing that that's what happened, down to my entire childhood, then being like, Granny, why I can't be with my sisters? How come I don't get to whoop? You gonna be there one day, baby. You gonna be over there with them. It's just different right now. You know what I'm saying? God love you, this and this. It's anything but trying to explain to me that, you know what I'm saying, I kind of don't fit into a fairy tale lifestyle. There's a lot of hatred she got for my daddy in her heart. You know what I'm saying? When I got older, I was able to talk to both my grandmothers, and they explained to me exactly how much hatred she had for my daddy. So then it was like, okay, so you really hate me because of this nigga. Like, you hate me. You know what I'm saying?
And you had his name.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So
you look like, I know you look like because your boy, your kids
like
look
you
just
really
like
hate me, baby. Like they told me she had in her diary back in the day. But boy, bro, they really went and took me down through there as an adult to explain, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, damn, the second grade, that nigga beat my ass. Third grade, it was worse. Fourth grade.
Who is this?
Her first husband, beating to a bloody pulp. But I would go stay with her for 3 months. Like literally, I go over there like July, August, and I'd be living back with Granny by like November, October.
When you say bloody pulp, you mean that's a figure of speech or literally?
And that nigga tied me up with extension cords and beat the dog shit out of me with separate extension cords. He beat the dog shit out of me, like not regular. And then like that was one of the, like out of all the times I can remember like 4 times she defended me versus the nigga she was with. I can remember on one hand 4 times out of all the times. You know what I'm saying? As a little boy, as a baby, like I was the same age as Miracle, my little girl. Like, and now I see how little and innocent I was. It make me hate you, and I can't hate you because God don't allow me to hate. But boy, you make it hard. You know what I'm saying? It make it hard when you think about that. Damn, I was that old and that age and looked like that when Tony was doing that whole to me. Tony was a nigga coming out. He was just, you don't know, I'm a kid. He crying, talking about how no matter what he do, it don't make your mama happy. He giving her his whole check. Woo woo woo, this, that, another, crying about my mama in the room. I don't know this